feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Shrimp Tank post-show video wrap-up. My name is Lee Heisman, and our wonderful guest today, Tara Faquir, the co-founder of Trustate. I recommend going back and listening to this entire episode. I learned a lot. It's something that you want to prepare for. Now, don't forget, what you want to do is, on our YouTube channel, you want to hit the subscribe button, but most importantly, you want to hit that little notification button so you get an opportunity and get notified when great CEOs or COOs like Tara come in here to the show and just download a ton of information you need to be aware of. Tara, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I learned a lot about what your business does. Can you kind of tell our listeners?
Absolutely. So the best way I think about Trustate is we're the easy button for estate administration. We are an estate administration platform that's easy to use for our most trusted advisors.
So when you say estate administration, what does that mean exactly? Like, break it down for simple terms.
Sure. So good question. After somebody passes away, there's the estate that has to be dealt with. So everything that that person's name is attached to has to be closed or canceled or transferred. That's estate administration, and we do all of that work.
So, you know, most people wait until the last minute for that to happen, or until, unfortunately, a passing happens. They're not taking a proactive approach. But I'll tell you, when those things do happen, most people already have a financial advisor. They have a legal team. How exactly do you fit in, and do you work well?
Yes, we actually love that. So we want people's most trusted advisor, the lawyer, the wealth manager, to be part of the process. They should be. They've really built that relationship with that decedent, with that family. So they should be part of the process. We can lean on them for advice about those finances. What we do is we provide those advisors with the tools they need to actually carry out the administration in the most seamless way for their end clients. So it's a win-win.
Fair. Now, I mentioned earlier you are COO of the company.
Yes.
What does that mean exactly?
So we joke that if it operates, I chief it.
I like it, and it's true, and I can tell. And speaking of you chiefing it, what I learned today and what I found to be most intriguing about you is your self-awareness. And we discuss, you know, running through a business, and one of your best qualities is your directness, but you're also very self-aware. Explain how that applies to your business and growing it in the community of your employees.
I think it's just really important to understand where you have an opportunity to grow as an individual, and where your team, you know, they're awesome people that you should have around you, and what they bring to the table as well. Understanding that you don't have all the answers, being a sponge, absorbing that information, and just knowing, just really knowing your limits and opportunities, and being able to say that, maybe I could have done better here.
I love that. Humble. Very, very humble. So how do people get in touch with you in the organization if they want to use your services or even speak to you?
Sure. So you can just visit our website, trustate.com. We're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. We have chatbots on the website. You can call us, email us. We are available and ready to talk.
So, if they're chatting, if I'm incorrect, they could be chatting directly with you as well.
They could. We like to have every person who comes to our website to our chatbot be paired with a human. So you could be talking to me, my co-founder, or any number of our team, or any one of our team members. And
look, I learned a lot today, Tara, and I'm telling I recommend going back and listening to the show in its entirety on the audio portion on iTunes. But I do want to ask one question. We talked about this on the show. I want to tease this out. Isn't there a national lost and found? Like someone, not just if they pass away,
sure,
but if you're alive today, there could be money sitting for you somewhere. How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's several different websites nationally or through each state where people don't have their funds at an institution anymore and the state essentially holds them. You can go and find out if you have maybe a couple $100 or a couple $1,000, and it's yours. So we do that as part of our process for decedents, but I definitely advise that living individuals should do that as well.
Yeah, I just did that last night. I was prepping for Tara's show, and I looked it up, and I saw there's two things waiting for me. So it's like a present. I have to go fill out the information and see what it is.
New shoes, right?
That's exactly right. Tara, thank you so much for coming on the show. Guys, listen, go check out one of our previous guests, a good friend of mine, NFL Hall of Famer Brian Dawkins. There's only 220 and change Hall of Famers ever in existence. Brian, I reached out to him last night because of, the storm that just came through. He's located in Orlando. He gave me a thumbs up. He's doing good. Thoughts to you, Brian, out there. Go listen to Brian's show, guys, and that is our post-show video wrap-up of The Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a